There's one question that has haunted every mind since the dawn of consciousness. Who am I? Not, what is my name, or what do I do? But that deeper pulse behind every heartbeat, the one saying, I. We spend decades collecting possessions, roles, and beliefs, yet never stop to ask, who is the collector? Because buried inside that single word, I, is the oldest and most astonishing mystery of all. From childhood, we inherit an image of ourselves, a tiny pilot living somewhere behind the eyes, a thinker inside the head, steering a biological machine through a strange and separate world. We say I have a body the same way we say I have a car, as though the body were a vehicle, not the I itself. We imagine the brain as mission control, a glowing cockpit of nerves and signals where a little self presses buttons, watches through the eyes, and listens through the ears. But if that's so, who's watching the watcher? You can't look directly into your own eyes without a mirror. You can't bite your own teeth. You can't even touch the tip of this finger with itself. That's why the self forever slips through our grasp. It's the subject, not the object. The knower can't be known like a thing, because it's the very act of knowing. Across centuries, Western civilization has been ruled by two immense myths about this self and the universe around it. The first, that life is an artifact, a manufactured creation. A master craftsman god molded clay, breathed into it, and placed a soul inside. Under that vision, existence becomes a workshop. The cosmos, a machine built by an engineer who watches from above. And we, the tiny creatures, are judged and graded like school children under divine surveillance. Every thought recorded, every act measured. You feel it even now, that invisible eye, always watching. Eventually, this image became too heavy. So the modern mind swung to the second myth, the opposite extreme. No God, no plan, only mechanism. The universe is random, blind, and dumb. Consciousness is a chemical hiccup, a brief flare of meaning in an ocean of matter. We are accidents of biology, drifting through a pointless cosmos. But neither story satisfies. Because how can intelligence arise from stupidity? How can love and poetry and music bloom from total emptiness? You can't get figs from thistles or grapes from gravel. If we are intelligent, it's because intelligence is woven into the very fabric of reality. Look at an apple tree. Every summer it apples. It doesn't manufacture apples. It expresses them. The tree and the fruit are not two different operations. Likewise, the earth peoples. Human beings are what the cosmos does when it blossoms into awareness. You didn't come into this world, you came out of it, like a wave out of the ocean. The universe is not a stage you stand upon. It's the very flow that's speaking through your voice right now. We've simply been hypnotized into believing that we're isolated minds trapped inside skin bags. That belief fuels every war, every conquest, every anxiety. We fight nature because we think we're outside it. We battle reality, hoping to control it, never realizing that the hands doing the fighting are themselves part of the same movement. The truth is far more intimate. You are not a stranger in this world. You are the world looking at itself. Every gust of wind, every ripple on the sea, every neuron firing in your brain, they are all the same dance. The observer and the observed are two sides of one mirror. Imagine standing on a mountain and watching clouds drift. You don't order them to move, they simply flow. That's exactly how your thoughts move. When you stop forcing them, they drift in the vast sky of consciousness. And within that stillness, the I you were chasing melts into the greater whole. Even the so-called inanimate shares this being. Tap a crystal and it sings a tiny song. Strike a bell and it vibrates through space. That resonance, that response, is awareness at its most ancient level. Our consciousness is its echo in high definition. Matter and mind are not enemies. They are phases of one universal melody. So when you look at a stone, a flower, or the face of a stranger, realize this. It's all the same event. The universe isn't happening to you. It's happening as you. And the moment you see this, really see it, the great loneliness dissolves. You stop feeling like a trapped observer and start recognizing yourself as the living rhythm of existence. So, next time you whisper, "Who am I?" don't search for an answer inside your skull. Listen to the wind, feel the pulse in your hands, watch the sun climb the sky. That's your true reflection. You are the movement of life becoming conscious of itself. If this awakening stirred something within you, subscribe to Legacy Igniter, where philosophy meets presence and ancient wisdom meets modern mind. Join our journey as we explore the teachings of Alan Watts, Goldsmith, Jung, and beyond. Because the search for the self is not a question to solve, it is an experience to live. And it begins right now, with you.